I don't do intros. How you guys doing today? I'm doing all right today. I hope you guys liked that little intro right there. I'm having a lot of fun with editing videos and stuff like that. I've never done it before, so this is kind of a new thing for me. But um, yeah, I just hope you guys like it. I had fun doing it. So what do I have for you today? I have a recreation of one of my old builds. So fun fact: when I lost all of my builds, I only decided to remake three of them. The Moonlight Knight, uh, Reverend Isaac, the Reverend America build, which is still not remade yet, but it will be. And this one, my Mad Pumpkinhead build. Um, so he has a new name, as you saw from the intro. His name used to be Mattius Latius, and the fun thing about that name is that it was a troll name. Uh, you can see every iteration of this character on my channel if you just go back to when the game released. He was originally a level 35 Madness build where I used Flame of Frenzy, Frenzied Burst, and Vite Spear to troll new players when they when they got the game. Right after I beat the game for the first time and went back and made a second character. Um, but quickly I got bored of early level invasions, so I decided to level him up. I believe I took him to 70, and then I started invading there, didn't like it. Then I took him to 80, started invading there, didn't like it. And then I took him to 90, started invading there, and didn't like it. And then I took him to 200, and the level 200 Madness build was the last video I had of this character before I lost all my builds. And definitely lost him. So now he's built a little bit different here. He's not just a Madness build anymore. He has some other stuff going on with him, and he has a new name too. His name is Billy Yellow. Yellow being a reference to the Eye of Yellow, which is a flower in game. By the way, I know you guys like hitting these people with Inescapable Frenzy. So yeah, the Eye of Yellow is a flower in game that kind of spawns near where people are inflicted with the frenzied flame and madness and stuff like that. Billy, it sounds like a silly name, but actually Billy is a character in a movie. So I'm a huge horror fan, right? So I love horror movies, and obviously the Pumpkinhead is a horror movie. And the child who dies in Pumpkinhead, spoiler alert, I guess. The child who dies in Pumpkinhead, spoiler alert for a fucking 30-year-old movie, his name is Billy. So now our Madness build is going to be called Billy Yellow. Yeah. So his build's a little bit different, like I said. He has some new things going on with it. He has, for example, he has more mind than what he used to have. But other than that, really, it's the same build. It's the same exact fashion. It's the same everything. And if you want to see all my stats, all my equipment, my weapons, and stuff like that, all of that will be at the end of the video. But I hope you guys stick around for the invasions. I got some fun ones coming up. Yeah. So his stats are a little bit different, and he has a little bit more mind, so he can cast a lot more spells with. Speaking of spells, let's actually talk about the spells. One spell that I put on this build, right? Because the idea originally was he was a Madness build, and then he turned into kind of a Pyromancer kind of build. So I kind of like wanted to go back to that, and I started added flame, flame spells like Burno Flame. Burno Flame is amazing for when you backstab someone, like you just seen right there. If you quick cast it immediately when they're down on the ground, they will roll and pretty much get hit by it almost every time. And here's another example of Burno Flame just being absolutely fucking amazing. Not as good as like Chaos Firestorm in Dark Souls 1, but it's probably the best Firestorm interpretation in any other Souls game besides like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, right? Demon Souls was pretty nuts. But and Dark Souls 1 was even crazier than that in PvP. Burnout Flame was actually very useful in PvP in Elden Ring. In Dark Souls 3, not so much. Dark Souls 2, not so much. But here we are in Elden Ring. And of course, you have Giant's Flame Take Thee, the big giant fireball spell in this game, similar to Chaos Bed Vestiges in Dark Souls 3. Um, I'm dead here. The dog fell with me. So yeah, the idea is that he is a mad fire slinger, kind of. And his name is horror inspired. This is 4x speed, by the way, because this over leveled phantom right here is just kind of spamming pest stuff at me and being a pest in the process. So I sped it up that way. You don't have to slog through it. Don't worry, you'll see the conclusion of this invasion right here, where I'm using the Golden Order Greatsword, which is an amazing weapon. I had it previously on this madness build, just because I liked it. Really, that's really the only reason why it was there, just because I liked it. Other than that, doesn't really fit, and I probably won't use it all that much. I will probably make a video on it though, but it'll need to be like its own thing, right? Because the setup that I have for it, it isn't doing the most amount of damage that it could possibly can. I'm mostly specking toward fire damage and getting my spells to hit really hard. By the way, people are gonna complain about me using the Frenzied Flame Steel while also throwing Giant's Flame Take Thee. I am aware of the Giant Seal and all that stuff. I'm choosing to use the Frenzied Flame Seal, just because I like it and it's fun. Anyway, guys, that's the video for today. Here's all my weapon stats and equipment. If you like this kind of content, like this kind of PvP content, this kind of build making content, I hope you guys will like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And with that being said, fare thee well, and peace out, everyone.